Hello, this is Point of View, and I am your host, Shirley Polk. It's such a wonderful, wonderful thing to be able to come to you today, and I am so happy that you're with me. It means so much to me for people to be with me and to join in and be able to just enjoy what has been given to me by God. Everything that I do, I depend on Him to give it to me and to show me how to present it and make it a good presentation. And I am just forever grateful to God for all of His manifold blessings, for everything that He's done for me, everything He's doing for me. It is such a privilege. Today, of course, is a casual day, and I do dress casually quite often. And so sometimes you might see something more than once, but that's okay. I'm perfectly fine with that. The information is what's so important to me to bring to you. And I'm doing some other things here. Of course, I do every day something I'm doing here. It's just wonderful, wonderful, wonderful because I like to make sure that everything is right and get everything done like it should be done and just be able to present it to you as it should be presented to you. And so today I have found something and it's on Huffington Post and of course, this is one of my favorite sites also. So let me get to it. 7 morning habits to make you have a happier workday. 7 morning habits to be happier at work. And for those of you who go out to a job, could be 8 to 5, 9 to 5, however, whatever, 11 to 7. What is it? 3 to 10, 3 to 6. Those evening shifts, those overnight shifts, those morning shifts, whatever you work, this could help you. And this is by author David Tomas. I think that's the way it is pronounced. He's a young entrepreneur and co-founder of CyberClick Group, and he's a leading digital marketing company. It's a digital marketing company, and he likes talking about decision making, new forms of creativity, personal and professional fulfillment, and how to build the best, happiest company in the world. So those of you who are entrepreneurs, who are building your companies, or who are already into your company and you're already mature in the company, this could also help you too. So the best workplace, and his company was named Best Workplace in 2014 Small and Medium Enterprise category. So hey, he has a good record here. So let's go into it. And during the starting phase of my business, he's telling us, he said, I realized how crushed my days were, or rushed my days were. He said I was continually running around trying to get more done than I possibly could. So I began researching solutions, and after reading hundreds of books and articles, I came up with a personal list to help with creating happiness and getting rid of the daily rush. So we can all use this for those of you who work, those of us who are doing what we want to do and don't consider it as work, but yet we can all use these things and they can help us, okay? So he said, I've since shared these ideas with my company and witnessed many positive reactions after employees implemented them into their daily lives. Both they and myself have felt more fulfilled, calm, and happy throughout the day. It all starts with your morning rather than waking up. And when I was scanning through this, I saw something that is really true for me. Rather than waking up on the wrong side of the bed, start with calm positivity. Whether you're an early riser who finds enjoyment in the early hours of the day, or a night owl who falls asleep already dreading the sound of the alarm, these 7 morning habits will form, FORM, the basis of a happy and productive workday. And I think this has probably already shared. And oh yeah, and it probably shared it on my daughter's Facebook page. So, and she knows that I have been trying to get this rectified for the longest. So if it didn't come up on my Facebook page, wow, I've been trying to do it, get it straightened out. So I will eventually, okay? Wake up earlier. In 2010, I attended an event featuring management expert Ken Blanchard. During a lunch, Blanchard was asked how people could be more present and relaxed during the day. His simple, intelligent response stuck with me. Start your day slowly. By habitually setting your alarm an hour earlier, you can start your day off at a slower pace with enough time to relax, think about what you need to do, and plan out your day. And I have found that to be so true. Even when I was working and I was rushing and going on, when I got up earlier and got things done and then started on my way, I always had a calmer and a better day. And I wasn't so rushed and all of that, and that really, really works. Okay, so now I'll go on with what he's saying. He said, changing the time you wake up can have dramatic effects on your happiness and productivity. Taking this time in the morning to prepare for your day, as I have experienced, leaves you with enough time to reflect on what you want to do that day while feeling both calm and ready to go. So true. The next one is try breathing exercises. Focusing on your breathing is proven to help increase concentration, decrease stress, and lower blood pressure. Starting your day off with some breathing exercises can help you feel ready for a productive day. An example is deep belly breaths, where you take a deep breath through your nose, fill your stomach, and slowly release the air through your lips. You can also count the seconds while you breathe, counting to 4 as you breathe in, holding your breath for 5 seconds, and releasing it for 6 seconds. These are just two of the many exercise examples that will leave you feeling calm. The next one, smile. A smile has an impact on both you and those around you. If you want to be happier, change your environment starting with yourself. Smile near others and watch as they mimic your actions and others mimic theirs. According to Ron Gutman, the former or the founder and CEO of Health Tap, excuse me, I will slow down, okay, of Health Tap. When someone smiles, it's challenging for others to frown, since the control we have over our facial muscles becomes suppressed. There were also studies done as early as 1988 that showed that even false smiles still have beneficial effects. Start your day by smiling, and you're sure to begin in a better frame of mind. Thank someone. Being grateful and accepting are two keys to being happy that we typically forget. You start your day being positive and spread that positivity by recognizing someone for how they've helped you. Oh, that's great. Now, expressing your gratitude has a powerful effect on both yourself and the other person, including improved mental alertness. How about that? Okay? Now, something we've implemented in our office to enhance. This is the author still talking, okay? He's saying in our office to enhance this habit is finishing our weekly meetings by sharing an example of our company values from our own lives. This gives everyone an opportunity to openly thank someone, whether an individual, group, or company. It's also encouraging to each person to scan the world for the positive, ultimately helping to create a happier environment. And my boys are in here with me today. They came in and they didn't want to leave out. And when I say my boys, it's my doggies, okay? So they're being as quiet as they possibly can because they don't want to have to go outside right now. Okay, so if you hear them bark, they hear something outside, so you know how doggies do, and that's a natural thing for them. Okay, now relax every 90 minutes, every 90 minutes. Relax every 90 minutes. When you're forcing yourself to focus for hours on end, You'll slowly become lost in thought and generally unproductive. A way to avoid this unproductive state is to take breaks every 90 minutes. Do something as simple as going for a quick walk. Anything to disconnect for a bit and get the creativity flowing. Okay? Now, the short amount of time you take to relax will result in more efficient work as well as increased happiness and satisfaction throughout the day. And he goes on to say, he said, I've witnessed this happen in action. Each person in my company takes a brief break every hour and a half. They take a walk, get coffee, or play a quick match of foosball. We've watched productivity and happiness increase immediately after these breaks, which then continues throughout the day, showing how effective it is to slow down and give yourself breaks. Okay, do something for others. This is great. Do something for others. Helping other people is a great way to start your day off on a positive note. Try to be of assistance to others who could use you. By volunteering to help others, you're creating social connections that result in many benefits, including the release of the hormone oxytocin, which helps us create bonding relationships and deal with stressors. You're not only helping yourself, you're also spreading happiness and positivity. Any company consists of a team of unique individuals. But at the end of the day, collaboration creates a sense of connectedness, which makes your team strong and efficient. In our office, we thank employees who give a helping hand by mentioning them in our weekly meeting and encouraging people to continue giving back to others. Next, living wholeheartedly. This idea is perhaps the most complex, but it is also the most important. It all boils down to giving everything you do a purpose. No matter how small some tasks may seem, each one serves a larger function. Beginning your day by finding purpose in each task gives you an optimistic outlook that will shape your attitude, which will determine how you manage your happiness and interact with others. Positive morning habits are incredibly beneficial. A way to encourage them in action is to by helping everyone you work with define their mission statement and goals while ensuring they're aligned with the company's vision. In our company, we help each employee create their mission statement since in the end this alignment will lead to more productive and happier team members. That's good. That is good. 7 morning habits to be happier at work. That is wonderful. And this is from Huffington Post. Okay, this is from Huffington Post. Now, we will find something else for you. This is so good. So good. So I will take a little turn back and let me see if I have some messages here. I've heard some little dings here and I have not. Sometimes I don't go to my chat menu and I don't know whether anybody's said anything or not, so I just have to check with that and see. So I'll stay on the chat thing, and I'm looking and I'm not centered like I should be, but you know me, I am very critical of myself, and that's a good thing in so many ways. Okay, now I saw on the Huffington Post where they're doing an experiment with good news, and I have a magazine. I haven't published it in a while called let me see, Inspirations. It's an inspirational magazine, and it gives the only thing in it that doesn't seem like it's positive, but it is informative, is that if someone has a loved one who has transitioned from this life, then we will put that information in there. So if you want to put something in our magazine, just contact me and we'll go from there, okay? We'll go from there. Now I'm looking over here in the corner, and let me see here. I like to, so you know what I'm going to do? You know where I'm going to head back to, don't you? Life hack. You know I am. I have to go there. So let me go there. Oh, and I had a visit from my sister today. They did not stay because they had a scheduling conflict, but at least they came by and brought me some lunch. How about that? So they had to be on their way. I thank God for my family because we are very, very close. All of us are very close to each other. And I thank God for my mommy and daddy, our mother and father, who taught us to love one another. They take care of each other, do the things that are right toward other people. So they taught us everything we need to know to do what we need to do. So if we kind of act up sometimes, not because of them, okay, it's because we might have strayed away just a teeny bit, but we'll pop back into socket, okay? All right, so this is coming up. It's going a little slow, so I should be able to get something for you here. I had been doing some things in preparation for the visit, and so I just, I take my time because, hey, I just take my time. So it's better if you don't rush. And just like this last article in Huffington Post was saying, that if you start earlier and do things, don't rush and everything, then your day will go a lot better, and it really, really will. It really will. Okay. I had looked up a statement, what does stick to your guns mean? And I saw one answer said, because in one of my messages, I think it was Sunday's message, or anyway, I said stick to your guns. And what I was saying is, no matter what people try to persuade you to do, that's against your beliefs, your principles, and you are right, you stick to your guns. That means don't let anybody make you back down. Okay? Nobody, no how, make you back down. And see, if you fast, you pray, you depend on God for correction and instruction in living a holy life. He instructs you, and then if you get off track, then God will correct you if you do your fasting, you're praying, and you have that faith in God that you're supposed to have, okay? So this life hack thing is not acting like it doesn't want to come up, but it is going to come up because I'm going to make sure of that. And I'm just going to work with it while I'm talking to you because that's the way I do it. There we go. Let's see, just going to bring up force. See what it's going to bring up for us. No, I have I have Google and what is it? This other one open at the same time, so that might be why it's going so slow. Because I have two things open here, and it keeps taking me. So what I'm going to have to do is go to the other one. Here I am. Just hold on there, please. Okay. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Hold on just a little bit longer. Hey, oh, I know where I heard that from. There were some children, young people singing that on, let me do this. Here I go. On YouTube, that's what it was. Somebody had put it on Facebook where they were singing that song, Hold On Just a Little While Longer. Everything's going to be all right. And I would like to encourage you to hold on just a little while longer. Everything is going to be all right. All right, let's see if it's going to come up. I'm trying to get it. You know how these computers are. Those of you who are computer operators, you know they'll take their time sometimes, just do what they want to do whenever they get ready to do it, and whenever they don't want to do it, they won't do it. But it's coming up, and I am so glad about that. 19 real, oh my goodness, you know, it's taking me back to this introvert, extrovert. It's telling us, you know, here's 19 real life examples of an extrovert to introvert, so you don't get confused. I don't think I want to do this. I, I, okay. This. Hey, this is a good one. How negative emotions cause pain on different body parts. Let's see about that. Let's see if we can get into that, okay? Let's just see about this. I told you I am casual, and if you stick with me, we'll all learn something together. I mean, you know, some people might know all of this that I'm presenting, but that's fine too. I'm okay with that. I'll keep putting it out here because I know some people don't know all this. Like me, I learned quite a lot from presenting to you. Some of it I know, some of it I don't. It enlightens me and helps me to live a better life, and I appreciate that. So you brought up, okay, it's coming up. So you can reach me at 214-943-9723. You can reach me at by email, the point of view one, and that is the number one at yahoo.com. And you can go to my website. It's shirleympolik.org. I think, yeah, shirleympolik.org. Okay. This is how negative emotions. Oh, this is a good one. Have you ever been upset and you just got a headache or something, or you just felt sick in your stomach or in your chest or something like that? Well, let's see what this is telling us. This is lifehack.org. Jonathan Allen is the author of this, okay? And this is, you may already be aware of the deep, powerful, almost spiritual connection between our body and mind. You've probably read countless stories about miraculous physical feats that, like mothers lifting impossible heavy objects to save their children, people surviving for weeks in the wilderness without enough food or warmth, and sportsmen breaking records nobody thought could be beaten a week prior. You've also probably heard mind-blowing tales about the mind's incredible power to heal the body, amazing cancer recoveries and unexplainable cures, and rapid improvements in terminally ill patients for what appear to be no reason. All right, let me get back here and let me look here because two of my screens just quit and I'm going to have to turn those back on. Okay, now here we go. Back. All right, we go back to the other one. Now, two of my screens just went blank, so that's why I wanted to get back to those. All right, here we go. All right, let me do this again. Do it right. Okay, I got that. Now let me go back. Okay, now, but have you ever wondered how this is actually possible? Okay, now, how the mind can heal the body. The secret is understanding that the relationship between mind and body goes two ways. Just as it heals the body, your mind can also be a source of pain and dis-ease. This is particularly obvious with stress. Think about the last time you really felt stressed. How did your body feel? Did you begin to lose sleep, tense your muscles more often, and generally feel unhealthy? That's because your body was becoming more unbalanced. Stress and anxiety negatively affect both the chemical balances and the muscle structure in your body because they condition it to constantly activate the body's fight or flight response. And we went over this once before, this fight or flight response. Okay, and also we had that in our classes, our counseling classes. Okay, as a result, the body is permanently responding to a physical threat that isn't actually there, and it's programmed to be ready to either run or stand and engage in combat. Studies show strong links between stress and disease like diabetes, heart disease, hernias, and gastro-related problems. If you or someone you know deals with a high amount of stress, it could eventually manifest in your body in these ways. And it's not just stress either. Research into mind and body connections is showing that there are some specific links between our emotions, particularly negative emotions, and the presence of pain in specific body parts. Now, and there is a chart that they have here below, and so you might not be following me right now, but you can go to this site. It's lifehack.org, and you can look up this topic here and see that chart. And the emotional pain chart, it has pain areas and probable causes. And the neck areas are refusing to see other sides of the question, stubbornness, inflexibility. That's neck problems. And shoulders represent our ability to carry our experiences in our life joyously. We make life a burden by our attitude. Then we have one in the spine, represents the support of life. The upper spine is the lack of emotional support, feeling unloved, holding back love. This is where we have, experiences, pain experience. And middle is the gulf, which is stuck in the past. Get off my back. Okay, and then the lower part, it says it's the fear of money, lack of financial support. Wow. And then the elbows. It said it represents changing directions and accepting new experiences. Wow. And then in the hips, it's the fear of going forward in major decisions and nothing to move forward to. And then the knees, it's stubborn pride and ego, inability to bend. It's the inability to bend. And then it says fear, inflexibility, or you won't give in. Okay? That's talking about the knees. Okay. Now, inflexibility, the ankles, inflexibility and guilt. It arises, represents, let me see, ankles, excuse me, represent, it's in really small type and I have to really look at it. Ankles represent the ability to receive pleasure. And then the bunions, lack of joy in meeting experiences in life. Okay, now there's this source, and you can go to C Force Studio. It's a letter C, Force, FRCS Studio, okay, .com. Now, if you ever wondered why you always get repeating ankle pain, it could be because you're feeling guilty about something that happened a long time ago. Repeating ankle pain. Hey, pay attention to that from now on, okay? Or perhaps you've experienced something that prevents you from enjoying pleasure. The connections may not be obvious and might even be indirectly related. If something doesn't come up straight away, think on it for a while. Something might strike you 3 days later in the shower. Now, how can you alleviate the pain in these body parts? If you've discovered some negative emotions that could be affecting your body or that of a family member or friend, here's what you can do next. Number one, you may intuitively know your next step. It might be as easy as accepting that your life is a bit unbalanced right now and taking some obvious action to rebalance it. Number 2, the best way to improve your health or alleviate pain straight away is with affirmations. Okay, if you haven't come across these before, they are phrases that you repeat to yourself daily, often at a particular time of the day, so that it becomes a habit that affirms to your body and mind that something is true. Now, to do this, simply identify what you're lacking in your life, construct a powerful phrase that affirms it's already true, such as, I let money flow to me freely and easily, and repeat daily, okay? If you're stuck, and then it goes on to say, as I was when wanted to know what to do about my chronic back pains, check out Louise Hayes, Hay', Heal Your Body app. Okay, it's a Heal Your Body app by Louise Hayes. Hey, now, which will give you some fantastic starting points. As he said, I've been repeating the money affirmations for years, and they have been a tremendous help to me. The secret to a healthy body is a healthy mind. The secret to a healthy body is a healthy mind. The body is a complicated place, and there may be more going on that you need to consider when taking action to heal yourself. But if you consider not only how you treat your body, but also how you treat your mind by paying attention to your thoughts and the patterns of negative emotions that play out in your life, you will find yourself experiencing a dramatic shift in your energy levels, your pain management, and your overall quality of life. And that's the end of that article. And you know what I'm going to do now? I'm going to switch over and go to the Greater Gospel Temple and Inspiration of God Ministry site. So I'm going to sign off now. You can always reach me at the email address, thepointofview1 at yahoo.com, shirleympolick.org, 214-943-9723. So let me hear from you, okay? All right. Oh, I just saw another topic, but I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do. Okay, so I'm signing off right now, and I will be back on Ustream, on the Inspiration of God, Greater Gospel Temple, and Inspiration of God Ministries webcast. Okay, so just hold on for 5 minutes, and I'll be back. So just go to that site. Okay, I love you. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you.